Hey everyone, it's Art from Diskohollywood. I want to welcome you guys to the first episode of the Late Night Sessions. It's going to be a show where we just chill late at night and check out some cool games that are a little more mellow. We're going to start with Far Cry 3, not a very mellow game, but we're going to play around in the level creator. Might do a few episodes on this, but this first one I'm just going to show off a map I made a little while back. This one's called Island Alpha. This first one I really spent, a few good hours on. Loading that up right now. Ah, look at that. Nice beach scene. Very mellow. Let's do a little pan around here. Take a look at the island. Zoom out. It's a small island, not too big. I should say I've not had this verified yet, so I don't think this is a two-player ready island yet, but it's a little work in progress. I started a while back. Nice little pan through the trees here. Also, I haven't played this in a few months, so I'm still learning the controls. Give me a little break. You see a few icons on the map there, little red dots and white and blue objects. In the editor, it just shows you where different things are. We're going to do a walkthrough here in a minute, and all that will go away. A little plane crash slash shanty town that I made. We'll check that out in detail in a little bit here. Radio towers are a big part in the Far Cry game. Use those to unlock portions of the map, but you're able to add them in multiplayer. They have a fun little parkour element. Each one's a little bit different than the last. Ancient ruins here. And speed up a little bit. We'll zoom out of the island. Tribal village there, little fishing village. And back to pretty much where we started. We're going to start right in front of this sunken submarine here. Very cool game, very cool editor, a lot of details. Everything from when you place a building, you can attach air conditioning units in the window, fuse boxes, every little detail from coconuts to cigarettes. You'll see some of those later. It's really neat. Alright, so the first thing I had to do here was learn what buttons did what, because it's been a while. So I'm trying to get on the sub and failing. But I do remember if I swim down a little bit, I'll be able to just swim right on top. But I haven't figured that out yet. Ah, there we go. Figured it out. Success. So this is the starting point I intended for one of the characters when I set this up as a multiplayer game. And I have a hidden jet ski right around the corner here. The trick is to get on it quick because there are sharks in the water. I'll take this baby out for a ride. I know it's the late night sessions, but what a relaxing day at the beach. Ooh, shark. Shark! So that's what this series is going to be about. It's just going to be fooling around, relaxing, making some cool stuff. We'll do a lot of map editing in Far Cry here. I think I might do some Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. A little throwback to the mid-2000s. Anything kind of creative. Probably some Minecraft in the future too. Some coconuts right there. Some bread. All these crates are individually placed, so like I said, a lot of creative freedom in this game. Apparently that was a lip that was a little too high for me to walk over. Probably would have been able to jump onto that. Let's run along here, run along. Alright, we got another little shack here, little concrete pouring machine there, and gotta have the party lights, that's a must. of the story behind this little area is that the plane crashed, kind of lost style, and the shanty towns kind of sprung up around the crash. You can see the front of the plane. Campfire here. Gotta have a few bottles of booze if you're gonna have a good campfire. Each bottle you can individually place, which is a really cool little feature. If you have the time. If you have no life like me. In the game that would explode, but in multiplayer it doesn't seem to. AC unit, power generator, all added extra. Ceiling fan, added extra. What's going on in this back room? Oh, that looks shady. We'll just leave that alone. Let's see what's going on in this hut. Look at this guy sleeping over there. No, he's dead. I just put a pillow over his head. But it works. Kind of serves the point. And all these goodies along the wall here, and these crates all hand placed. So, like I said, a lot of creative freedom. Let's go for a Jeep ride. A lot of vehicle options, just like in the game. There's the Jeep, the jet ski, which I already saw. There's a hang glider you're going to see here in a little bit. A couple different boats. All kinds of cool vehicles to ride around in. You can see a little more of the crash site. So the temple's up ahead, but then we're going to swing left up here and go over to the radio tower. Watch out for that tree. Love the details. Love the little hula girl on the dashboard. I love that handbrake too. Alright, so we're at the radio tower. And nothing going on there much. But like I said, these are these cool little radio towers that have these little parkour elements to it. Gotta walk across the beams. There's some climbing, some jumping / climbing. That one's just a straight climb, but later on you have to jump. And in the game, I think there's 12 of these. Each one's got a unique challenge to get to the top. And in the multiplayer creator, I want to say there might be 4 different ones. But it's enough to give you some variety in your game. The cool thing about this too is you can just have a test going of your level, but you can make up your own game. Like in this one, I actually created a scavenger hunt where there's a whole bunch of hidden things that I made on a list. Someone can just load it up as a test, play it, and find those. It doesn't have to be a full-on multiplayer situation where you're trying to kill each other. This will be another forward jump right there. Nothing too hard on that one. Sneak around the corner here. Where are we going? It's easy to get confused on these little towers. It doesn't look that hard, but there, I just had to go back where I started. Here's a straightforward one. So now we got a dead end here. Just have to look up, and yep, there's another one. That's a pretty sketchy little walk you gotta make there. It's kind of a jump and grab. Didn't even have to grab, just made the jump. And now we have to do a little backtrack on this one. We'll actually be jumping down around the corner here as he figures it out. There we go. That's where I gotta go. Nice. And then back up. And then the ladder is usually your indication that you're near the top. And the one feature not in multiplayer that they have in the main game is there's usually a zip line on these towers to come back down. There may be, I just haven't found it yet. A little TV and some nose powder. That looks like a good time. And there's a hang glider I hid up there just for easy access. And as far as props go, that's probably the only place you're really going to be able to put a hang glider and get some distance. But you can alter the terrain any way you want. You have some high mountains, hills. You can do cliffs and just add ladders to get up to the top. So there's a couple different options to get the height you need. I'm just trying to swing around here to get a good view of the island, but it really didn't work out too good. You kind of want to time your landing either in the water or if you're going to go on the land. Splash. And as you create the island, you can randomly place trees and shrubbery, and then you can fine-tune it yourself. So here I've added a few extra mangroves and roots growing into the beach there. Some bushes and rocks just to make this area look a little more exciting because there wasn't much going on there. Then we got the outriggers over here on the beach, right at the outskirts of the temple. And these I intentionally put a little higher right here where you have to jump to get up instead of running. Makes it a little more exciting when you're running from someone and you get caught up. There's some NPCs. Some wildlife I added. There's some hidden geckos in here too. I forget where I put those. You'll see me looking for those in a little bit. Some birds flying away. And what ancient ruin isn't complete without a tiger pit? And a sketchy walkway across it. Blue mushrooms on the checklist for the scavenger hunt. There'll be a little cruel here for a minute. Look, he's trying to hide. Guess he's a scaredy cat. Oh, that's bad. Sorry, Pete, I killed that tiger. Moving on. That's where I thought the lizards were, but I guess I was wrong. Trying to get in there, but there we go. Squeeze right on in. That's a great structure to have if you're having a shootout in a multiplayer matchup. A lot of cover there. And here's our little fishing village. Not too much going on here. There's definitely room to add stuff. Got a little tapir locked up there for dinner later. Some chickens. And a pig on the spit. Barbecue. Can't have a luau without the tiki torches. That's a must. This was a fun little table setup. This kind of reminded me of a whole, like, Elder Scrolls kind of a thing. No sweet rolls, though. That would have been awesome. Interactive environment here. We just freed the tapir. And killed the tapir. Again, sorry, PETA. Actually, I'm not sorry. Tapir's probably really freaking tasty. All this gear and stuff was individually added. A little theme going on here if you haven't figured it out. That's the Diskohollywood sleeping quarters right there. There's the SS Minnow. It's been there a while. Go for a stroll back past the village, and that pretty much wraps it up. We're coming back to the sunset overlook here that we started at. So that's my little creation there, and I plan on making a few more. Hopefully I'll get some feedback from you guys on what you'd like to see on a map. So I might start working on one, get some comments, wait a few weeks, add to it based on your feedback. So feel free to leave some comments in the notes below if you got any ideas now. Don't forget to subscribe to our video. That way we know that you guys like what we're doing. Hit that like button too. Check out our blog at diskohollywood.com. Nope, that is not it. Let me try that again. It's diskohollywood/blogspot/ yeah, that's probably not it neither. Better that. Go check out the link right below in the show notes of this video. That way I don't mess it up. Also our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff's up there. So if you want to check out our Instagram, we're going to start putting some crazy photos on there. The blog's got some good stuff. Twitter pretty much just lets you know instantly when a video's up. And then Facebook, you know, if your mother wants to check out the show, because I'm sure your mom's on Facebook, she can check that link out right there. But yeah, this is kind of going to be just a cool laid back little segment we're going to do, these late night sessions. Obviously they're done here late at night, probably why I'm a little incoherent right now. That's alright. But they're going to be chill, they're going to be very creative. Just a whole lot of fun. I think the next one I'm going to do is probably going to be a Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, so if you have any comments about like seeing that too, or you know, if you want, subscribe, and we might even name an attraction after you in the game. In fact, I'll say right now, our 10th subscriber will definitely get an attraction named after him. So that shouldn't be too hard. Number 10. Alright, there's another look at our island from a boat here. It's a little gunboat, kind of cool. That's about it. We're gonna wrap this thing up with a last little view of the island. But thanks again for watching. Hope you guys like what we got coming in the future. We got all kinds of cool stuff coming out. This is our launch week, so there is a new video every day this week. Next week it's going to be on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. That could change in the future though. If you guys like it a lot, we might go every day once more. So hit us up in the comments, let us know. Till then, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to bed. Almost perfect. There we go.